So check it out. I remember I used to have a manager named D1. In fact, he's the brother of Eric Jones, who the CEO. He was the CEO of Infrared Music with that LEP Bogus Boys. That's who brought LEP Bogus Boys. Well, when he was in the feds, I hadn't even met him yet, but his brother D1 was my manager. Now, D1 hired this agent named it was an agent named Pitbull. I don't even know his real name. I never knew his name, but everybody called him Pitbull. He used to it was like a short Bohemian cat, older cat, and he used to be like Pitbull, rawr, like that, right? Well, anyway, we go down to New York shopping a deal. Now, mind you, a lot of the places that we went, it's like I don't even know why he took me there. Like, he took me to like Hollywood Records and had me playing like that beat, the joint that I got funds with on for that beat you got where I'm on there like this ghetto guy like still bitch niggas get their wife killed, Chicago nigga fuck your ice grill. So he got me in Hollywood Records playing shit like that, and they owned by Disney. But that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so one of the stops that we went to was a cat named Bert Padell. Now, Bert, you know what I'm saying, he was this old, I'm talking about like this old ass Jewish dude, right? And, he had been like a bat boy for like the New York Yankees back in back in the ancient days and shit, right? But, so Bert, he was just like real eccentric dude. He passed away like some years ago, but he was like a real eccentric dude, you know what I'm saying? Bert would do shit like he'll have like a big meeting with like Lincoln Park, right? And this is actually happened because, this is actually, I think the second meeting I had with Bert. He had like a meeting with some cats, Lincoln Park. All right, it's like a rock group, alternative group from back in the days, right, during the 90s. And we had a meeting with Bert, and no, he had the meeting with them, with one of them cats from Lincoln Park, right? And he'll have like one of his other clients like me that's not, you know what I'm saying, at the time, like there's not really a big client. And he'll have those two in the same office meeting. Now, anybody who ever been an intern at Bert's office, whoever, you know what I'm saying, whoever just knew Bert, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying is true. It's ain't cap. Bert would have like you in the room with them. So anyway, fast forward, Bert had me. He had me in the office. I didn't even know the dude. And the Bohemian Cat, I had two CDs. I had the CD with like my commercially, or I should say socially, I don't know what you want to call it, like the acceptable stuff, that's kind of like potable for the public that's kind of scared and not really ready for no revolutionary shit, right? And then I had the CD that had like, the real Panther, right? Before the Pantha Tha Gunsmith, G Count gave me the Gunsmith, it was more like a title, it wasn't really supposed to be a gimmick. It was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, yeah, bro, you the Gunsmith, but I don't know what G Count talking about, but cause I don't know nothing about no guns. Like I said on the song, I don't. Anyway, Bert, he listened to the rough shit, like the shit that's talking about motherfuckers like Bert, like him, right? He listened to that. Well, I'm on there like cracked on the back with a whip, tied to two horses, split, stripped naked, castrated, way past hatred, strangled in the nude, stomped to the ground with a fucking black boot, chased by the bloodhound, shot in the back with my face in the mud down with, I'm on there like that. He listening to all of this stuff, kill them all, So I'm just sitting there. If I was white, I would have turned red, because I'm like, he ain't supposed to be listening to this. Why is this Bohemian nigga playing the shit that he only supposed to just have just because, just to get a feel of me, of the Panther, because that at the time is just the Panther, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man, this shit crazy, right? this dude is in here playing my rough shit to this old ass 80-something-year-old Jewish motherfucker. Bert wasn't 80 at the time, but I don't know how old Bert was, but he was shit damn near close to 80. He was, he was up there. He was at least in his 70s. I'm like, he playing my old, like my real revolutionary shit. We supposed to be shopping a deal, and this Bohemian nigga, Pitbull Ryer, he playing my revolutionary, kill 'em all ass shit to this old Jewish motherfucker. And I don't know if he thought he was sabotaging me or what. Now looking back, I kind of feel like that's what he was doing, because it's a lot of other shit he did, but you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, he's doing that shit. He's playing the shit, but it had the reverse effect, because Bert hears this shit and he was like, whoa, I really like this, and blah, blah, blah. And Bert just, man, it was like Bert was gone. I had him hypnotized off of the music. Now I'm sitting here confused as hell. Like I'm scratching my head like, this old white Jewish motherfucker like this shit? Like nigga, do you know who I'm talking about on there? Right? So Bert was unfazed, man. Anybody who know Bert, he had people like Rakim, you know what I'm saying, Nas, and I mean, you name it. So I didn't notice at the time, though. I didn't know, anybody out there, Nas and Rakim and whoever else knew Bert, y'all could chime in what I'm talking about. But Bert had clients like that, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know that Bert really wasn't fazed by, you know what I'm saying, by what I was saying on the joints. But y'all gotta understand, this is my first time meeting him. I don't know dude like that, so I didn't know. So anyway, long story short, right? He said, man, I got a meeting with Ruff Ryders. I got it. I forgot what time you had it. He's like, I want you to come back. I want you to come back during the meeting. I want you to, I can't remember if he said, I want you to crash the meeting, but it was something like that. Basically, he wanted us to come to the meeting while he having a meeting with Ruff Ryders, right? Now, when he said Ruff Ryders, I'm assuming he was having a meeting with the executive part of Ruff Ryders, right? So he like, I want you to come back for the meeting, and I'm gonna tell these guys that they need to sign you. They gotta sign you. I was like, okay, Ruff Ryders we talking about the 90s now. You know what I'm saying? Ruff Ryders that was the shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got the X, you know what I'm saying? The Locks, Eve, you know what I'm saying? They had all of this going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Swiss Beats over there, you know what I'm saying? Making a killing on them publishing checks, you know what I'm saying, for the production. But anyway, so all of this, right? And man, so we go do a couple of other meetings and stuff, right? We starting to get close to the time that Bert was saying to come back to the Ruff Ryders meeting, right? So I tell the manager, my manager at the time, D1 and the Bohemian nigga, Pitbull, I say, hey, it's about that time, and we need to head on over back to Bert. He's like, Bert, what for? That's what the Bohemian cat say. I say, man, cause the meeting, you know what I'm saying? Bert got the meeting with the Ruff Ryders. He said to come to the meeting, right? He like F Ruff Ryders, you know what I'm saying? That's nigga shit. Look, Panther, just listen to me, man. I'm gonna hook you up with a real deal. Yeah, he said that. So, you know what I'm saying? All my Ruff Ryders out there, y'all. hey, if you happen to see dude, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's still moving around here, but yeah, he said it. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'll take a lie detector test. But the man said, F Ruff Ryders, that's nigga shit. I'm gonna hook you up with a real deal, Panther. And I shouldn't have listened to him because, I just seen how he was moving and stuff, and taking me to, it's like they was like trying to, well, I can't even say they, it was like he was trying to string me along and like take me to places, but just get you right that close, but not close enough to get a deal, right? And it was just, it's just certain things that he was doing, it's just, you know what I'm saying, took me to Motown. That wasn't even on the schedule. And then, you know, we go up there just to, I don't know, he was just trying to flex just to show he know these cats or whatever, you know. And man, it was just corny, right? But so, man, I ended up listening to them. And I never did go back to that Bert for the Ruff Ryders meeting. And I always wondered what would have came out of that. Because we talking about the 90s where, you know what I'm saying, X was still here. And I mean, it's just, man, you know, it was just, I always wonder how that would have turned out. And I got a whole bunch of them stories. I'm gonna start telling it because, you know, it's like a lot of cats, man, that, you know, I don't know, man, I meet cats and they feel like I just started doing, you know what I'm saying? Like I just popped up out of nowhere just when I met them or whatever. I ain't never been nowhere, ain't never did nothing. And it's ridiculous, man, you know. And I'm not even gonna get on that. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna be telling these stories, man, you know. And man, I got a lot of them, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially mess with, you know, with Bert, you know, with my girl Alicia Cherry, you know what I'm saying, aka Phobia. Shoot, with you know what I'm saying, with Hashim, you know what I'm saying, peace be upon Hashim, you know, Hashim and Zinga, you know what I'm saying, who was he was the chairman of the new Black Panther Party, you know. I had a whole lot of stories with him, you know what I'm saying, as far as with Dale Ramsey, Rambro, and you know what I'm saying, and Birdman, Wayne Slim, all of them, you know what I'm saying, Trina, I mean, just a lot of, I mean, I got, you know, stories as far with Trina, with my girl Phobia too. So, I mean, I got a lot, you know, a lot of stories, you know. Lady Gaga, that's a crazy story right there, you know, the Lady Gaga story. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a few, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell them because, you know, we having a series that we're gonna do, and it's probably gonna be a cartoon. So yeah, be looking out for that. But yeah, y'all. And by the way, I cannot leave without saying I want y'all to go get the New World Order single. I got the New World Order single out right now. I got Heaven out right now, the single Heaven, featuring Pretty Kitty, aka Lisa Kitty Valadez. Y'all check that out, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna let this flow. And once again, I will be, for all my peeps out there in Zimbabwe, be looking for me. I will be out there in Zimbabwe in about a month or so. So check me out. And yeah, I'm be representing Kingdom of Kush. Yeah, you know, the Kingdom of Kush is it's in between Sudan and Egypt, or Kemet as I say. And yeah, so that's our nation right there. And yeah, it's sovereign, and it's gonna stay like that. So y'all hit me up. Shout out to all my peeps out there. Y'all know you are. If I say one, I'd say all. But man, we're gonna do this and make this happen. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and follow all my peeps that on my management side. You know, follow Lisa Kitty Valadez, follow Lolita LeBron, follow G Count, and follow D-Nor, DNOR. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it.